Now, we're in James chapter 2, verse 14. Reading from the King James Bible, quote, "What doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he hath faith, and have not works? Can faith save him?" Unquote. Let's take a look at this as we parse it into the Greek. Now, I'm a firm believer in defining, translating, parsing everything we need to for anything that's not plain. What doth it profit? Now, James uses that 2 times, that phrase, what does it profit, in this verse and in James 2:16. Quote, "And one of you say unto them, Depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body. What doth it profit?" Unquote. So it's only used twice. My brethren, though a man say, and let's parse this out, say is done in the present tense, active voice, subjunctive mood. What does that mean? It's talking about now. It's an active verb, so it's being done. And the subjunctive mood is the mood of possibility or potentiality. So this may be in the future, it may be done, it may be being done. Say he hath. Let's look at hath. Present active infinitive. So we're talking about now, we're talking about an active verb, and we're talking about something that you can affix to it, to. So, he hath faith and have. Let's parse out have. What does it mean? Present tense, active voice, subjunctive mood. Again, this may or may not happen. Remember subjunctive. Have not works, can. This is present tense, can is, middle or passive deponent, which remember is almost always the case as an active voice, and indicative, which means it's a fact. Can faith save? Let's parse that one out. Aorist, which means it's viewed on saved. It's viewed on the verb, not past, present, or future. It's an active voice, which represents the subject as the doer or the performer. Infinitive mood. And this means to put like to in front of it, to save him. So pretty plain. We don't really need to go too much into this one. What doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith and have not works? Can faith save him? So if a person has to argue this case because they're feeling a little bit of their subconscious bothering them, I have to think you need to really talk to the Lord about this. Now let's look at John Gill's commentary on this and see what he has to say. Quote, "What doth it profit, my brethren?" Unquote. The apostle, having finished his discourse on respective persons, and the argument he used to dissuade from it, by an early transition passes to treat upon faith and works, showing that faith without works, particularly without works of mercy, is of no profit and advantage. Quote, "Though a man say he hath faith, and have not works," unquote. It is clear that the apostle is not speaking of true faith, for that, in persons capable of performing them, is not without works. It is in operative grace. It works by law and kindness, both to Christ and to his members, but of a profession of faith, a mere historical one, by which a man, at most, assists to the truth of things, he sends to it, as even devils do, verse 19, and only says he has faith, but has it not. As Simon Magus, who said he believed, but did not. Can faith save him? Such a faith as this, a faith without works, an historical one, a mere profession of faith, which lies only in words and has no deeds to show the truth and genuineness of it. Truth faith, indeed, has no causal influence on salvation or has any virtue and efficiency in itself to save. Christ, the object of faith, is the only cause and author of salvation. Faith is only that grace which receives a justifying righteousness and pardon of sin, adoption, and a right to the heavenly inheritance. But it does not justify, nor pardon, nor adopt, nor give the right to the inheritance, but lays hold on and claims these by virtue of the gift of grace, and it has spiritual and eternal salvation inseparably connected with it. But as for the other faith, a man may have it but in all the gall of bitterness and bond of iniquity, he may have all faith in that sense and be nothing. It is no other than the devils themselves have, and so he may have it and be damned. This ends John Gill's commentary of James chapter 2, verse 14. May God richly bless you on your way as you study the Bible and listen to discover the Scriptures.